Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm the Mysterious JG. I couldn't help myself because I already had the article on Tumbleweed open. Um, so I took a look, and yeah, this character's name, he may or may not introduce himself by name, but his name is Sheriff Freeman. He's not a major character in Red Dead Redemption 2, but Red Dead Redemption Online, similar to Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5 Online, does take relatively minor characters from the story of the single-player campaign and make them kind of people you can go to for missions. I'm not going to do it. Excuse me. But I could see myself getting some fun out of Red Dead Redemption 2 online and even Let's Playing it. Like if I was a streamer, Montreal, rather than a Let's Player, I could see myself streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Because it's the kind of thing where it's like, well, I don't really need to have self-contained. I don't need to feel the need like there's a self-contained Let's Play I'm doing. I could just go and do it, and people could tune in and watch live if they felt like it, and it may or may not ever make its way to YouTube. But apparently he's a major character in that, in the same way that, like, I recall having kind of experimented very briefly with Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, where you can do like you have the three main characters. I can never, ever remember the African-American young... Of the three heroes, he's by far the youngest. He's the African-American character. He has his friend that you rescuing a lot of missions. He's kind of and he's got this rivalry with the Chinese-American street racer. And those two guys like give you street racing missions and seem to have more dialogue in the online game than they do in Grand Theft Auto 5 itself, because it's annoying in Grand Theft Auto 5. You'll have a text message from a character to set up one mission, and then they'll be in your contacts for the rest of the game, even though you can never, ever contact them again. So this guy appears to be like the Red Dead Redemption 2 online equivalent of the Chinese guy who challenges you to a street race. He's not a character in the story of this game, but they expand his role in the online. Also, I don't know if he'll introduce himself by name or not, but his name is apparently Sheriff Freeman. Which, that name seems a little on the nose, but okay. And suddenly, after all that monologuing, I'm having a paranoia attack about whether I hit record. So let's check that before we continue. And we are recording. Okay. Let's go see what Dos Diablos we can kill for this guy. Because I'm all about it. No, his name is a sheriff.
I was hoping you was the obliging kind. I didn't want to be this varietal of sheriff, but the situation demands it.
Mm-hmm.
Just take that bounty poster there and you'll find out. These fellas is known as the Del Lobo gang, meaning of the wolf in the Mexican tongue.
Sounds delicious.
I only wish they was that civilized.
Yeah, I got you, friend. They killed me. I had to buy a whole bunch of replacement pineapples because of it. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's Mayor Arroyo. Joaquin Arroyo. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Captured alive. Charged and wanted for questioning in cases of murder or robbery. Mexican by birth, age 42. Life, the universe, and everything. 5'9", 600 pounds, 72 feet tall. Complexion dark, mustache and goatee. Is known to frequent red light districts, saloons, and was spotted near Solomon's Folly. The reward will be paid immediately upon presentation to the office of Sheriff Freeman, Tumbleweed. Okay, so never mind. His name is... We do get his name, but only if you read the actual poster. Nobody ever puts anything interesting on the back of these. Well, I guess I'll be putting this away so no one else goes after him.
Word is he's up at Solomon's Folly.
Solomon Grundy won't follow too.
Been killing, stealing, torturing, and tormenting the good people of this region for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Only good one's a dead one. Except if they know a thing or two, and I believe this one does.
He knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
You bring him here, I'll have a few words, and then I'll send him to St. Peter.
I won't even bother to hang
You have
him.
my sworn oath on that.
This bounty. Alive seems a pretty big ask for one of these Del Lobos.
Yeah.
It is a pretty big ask, and that's a pretty big price. If you're worried about justice, he won't be alive for long after you walk him.
Well, I'm not worried about justice. I'm trying to get more money out of you.
I'm gonna ride across the desert, bring you a bounty just so you can kill him.
God, no. I'll converse with him first. But after that, things will move real swift around here. Ours ain't a hanging judge, you'll see. He's the I'm with you whatever kind.
In other words, he's terrified of you.
Now it's just the not-so-small task of bringing him in.
I'd rather nothing befell that varmint. Justice will be mine.
Justice is served. Okay, well, thanks, Sid Justice.
Let justice be swift and absolute.
Well, if it's still open, Well, hold on, I'll hit the butcher.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's a dog. I was trying to talk to the butcher here.
Hello, deputy.
Watch yourself around here.
Because I want to sell him this. Apparently, I've had a poor rabbit pelt hanging around this whole time that I kind of forgot about.
Good to see you again, sir.
Yeah. So let's sell to this guy. My poor rabbit pelt.
That's poor quality. But why not?
I'll sell it to white folks. I'll call it soul food. I'm sorry. This is the idea that he's going to rip off the locals. Is this town? Wait a second now.
Hey there.
Is this a thing in this town? Because they didn't mention it. I guess the deputy was of the Caucasian persuasion, but so far, well, no, hold on, the lady running the shop. Okay, I thought that just by coincidence I'm not a weirdo about these things, but they threw a black sheriff at us, which is a little bit unusual for this time period.
Call. We're closing now. Read up on the guns there in the catalog. I'll fetch them for you to take.
Yeah, that's as long as the shop is still open, I'm not going to get in trouble for robbing the place. I'm good. So we should own just about every gun in the game at this point. But if there's going to be a place that sells a gun we haven't come across yet, it's going to be the place that doesn't even become accessible to you until you get out of the main story. Upgraded bandolier, upgraded...
I got folks come from all across New Austin to shop here.
Okay. New Austin having this
All
town
right, then,
only.
no trouble.
Services menu. Yeah, forget that. Looks like the blood has gotten off of our clothes somehow anyway, so that's what we were interested in. So interesting timing there. We came into the store just as it was closing. Per the Wikipedia article, by the way, the sheriff here is probably inspired by a real-life figure whose name has slipped my mind. I apologize. But he was the first black deputy in American history. So Rockstar taking history and stretching it just a little bit. Because he's a deputy, not the sheriff, but still. Their hearts are in the right place, I suppose. I don't want to get into a big debate about, like, people get worked up one way or another about, like, for example, blind casting in Doctor Who. There's an episode of Doctor Who where there's a bunch of redcoats running around in history, and one of them's played by a black actor because they're into blind casting. It's like, you know, people have real strong opinions one way or the other, and I'm not getting into that. It was more just like, I don't know what it was. It was the sheriff got to thinking about Blazing Saddles. And now I don't remember enough about that movie to really reference it properly. Wasn't there a character called Lobo? What was the dumb character's name? The comic relief dumb guy. Maybe he's the guy that we're going to go murder. Or rather capture alive so that Sheriff Freeman can murder him after having a conversation. I'd be a lot less inclined to like Sheriff Freeman and his brutal methods if I didn't already have a pretty big grudge against the Diablo or the Lobos for having robbed me of the one perfect quality hide I got in the entire game and forcing me to purchase new pineapples. Bastards. Yeah, all in all, I lost $50 in that encounter. I had to restock on groceries. I lost about $150 overall for all that. And I didn't get to sell a perfect hide. So it's only just and right that I go do the bounty hunter missions that I was going to go do anyway. All right. Not doing it great. Now, this is an official sanctioned bounty hunter mission, so if I screw it up, we probably get the option of starting at the right place anyway. And by saving on my most recent manual save, I officially am not going to go back and try to recoup the losses related to, what, how dare you kill that beautiful deer confrontation. Well, I guess I'm doing it at the right time, because this could turn into another stealth kill mission. There's the horses. Oh, I was about to say let's get rid of this icon, but
Kill the kid. Joaquin vouched for him.
If Joaquin Arroyo was here, he'd use his own knife on the little squeaker.
oh, he's not here.
Oh, Dios mío. Dios mío.
Okay, well, we know he's not here then.
You have a trencher while we kill him. Lead him here.
I ain't about to get killed just because you second guess something wrong.
Huh? You about to get killed because you don't got cojones.
Think about this. Let's think about it. He ain't going nowhere. Joaquin can decide.
So the dialogue is making a point of telling us Joaquin is not here.
Who are you?
Okay, I don't get it. I don't get to sneak up on him.
Joaquin Arroyo!
Joaquin's not here!
Man.
Please, he's not here!
Everything's okay. Just tell me where he is.
Hop on the tracks! They're robbing the train!
Get out of here before I change my mind.
Oh, thank you. Gracias, señor.
Guess that guy is a squealer then. Alright, so I wasted some Deadeye meter, but
Let's see here.
can I look at the map that you mentioned? Yeah.
Train. West of here. Okay, Joaquin. Let's see if you're here.
Okay, well, I can't freaking read it because it's too freaking dark, but... Oh, come on. But they marked it on my map for me, and I probably have a new auto continuation point at this point. Platinum engraved belt buckle. Yeah, once if I ever get around to visiting a fence again, I'm sure I'll make up for all this, well, I might not make up for it, but I'll recoup at least some of what was lost here. Seems like it's reasonably flat land up ahead. We're not looking at any major cliffs here as I head towards where this... do have some coyotes running around, though. Are you guys up there to warn him? Are you actually wolves?
Hey, over there! Which one of you is Joaquin Arroyo?
Arroyo! Look out! It's happening!
You tell him my name.
Well, it's actually going to be fairly easy to capture, it seems like. Well, kind of surprisingly easy to capture. And he seems to my fortune, dropped his gun. Okay, never mind. He had it and shot me in the face with it. Now, even though I just got done saying money don't matter no more, I'm going to quickly try to rob the corpses of your friends.
Count to 10, okay?
If I can find them. Okay, they're up this way. Count to 10. Don't lose your temper over the fact that it has murdered your friends and captured you alive. So it's real likely here. It probably won't let me save mid-mission any more than it'll let me do mid-mission shopping. But it seems real likely that I will be attacked by Lobos as I'm trying to return him to base. It seems like kind of a
It would be rude not to rob you.
platinum pocket watch. Nice. Yeah, it seems like kind of a given that I should expect to be attacked on my way back to the Tumbleweed jail, but
You dumb bastard! Do you know who I am? You will die for this. You're gonna die slow.
that could make you a lot more comfortable if I had a perfect deer pelt back there, but I don't.
And I'm going to laugh.
You have a fine imagination, Arroyo. I'll grant you that.
I wonder, is there a more direct path that will avoid some ambushes along the way? There might be.
I'll have every del Lobo and Oasin come looking for me. We are an army, a legion. You hear
Legion
those
of Doom, man.
gunshots? You'll know your time has come.
You sure are colorful.
Not like I've been murdered by you guys and respawned $50 to poor before, and I got 900 something bucks, so I can be murdered by you guys lots of times.
We killed and we burned all the way across the country. You should be scared. You should be quaking in your boots, vaquero. They'll take your ears, they'll take your nose. There won't be nothing left on your head except bone.
Okay, well, I'll take that on board.
I'm going to take the bounty poster. I'm going to shove it down your mouth. And I'm going to burn you alive.
Save your nonsense for the sheriff.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just felt a little tired of it. Probably should have listened to more of it. It is unique dialogue. Maybe he'll start up again should we encounter his friends. Or maybe he actually doesn't have friends who are going to come help him. Yeah, I know you're tired, girl. But I'm sure you two want revenge on the Lobos. Yeah, looks like we are going to make it all the way back into town without being attacked. Unless I'm running right through a gang hideout and not realizing that's what it is.
Here we are. Our time together is almost at an end.
I'm sorry I hit you. I should let you talk more.
Believe me there.
Puto! Oh, I'm sorry. That's Javier. Javier kind of degenerates in intelligence between games, it seems like. Or he gets a lot more stereotypical in his voice acting.
Sheriff, you looking for Joaquin Arroyo?
I ordered him. Didn't have much hope of seeing him, though. Put him in the cell.
You couldn't come get me, Sheriff? You yellow belly. You coward. You see some vaquero.
I could have come after you, Arroyo, but it's so damn hot out there, I didn't want to sweat.
So I sent a Wookiee. They never sweat.
They're gonna come for you.
Then they'll die
To come over
too.
you. Oh, sorry.
Now save some breath for my questions, boy. I believe
I'm going to actually let them finish talking before I take the money. Because I keep not doing that. Does this make up for the murder?
Someone's gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Knowing the situation down here, we'll have more posters up. Matter of time is all.
Now, although it seems like you're going to get a lot of bounties from this guy, according to this thing I was reading on the wiki, there's only one more bounty to be had here. So the best thing we can do is probably head for one of the other towns where we're expecting to eventually be able to get another bounty. And I kind of don't know where we're going to get any more bounties. Should have planned this better, because in fact what I really need to do is go through, because I remember specifically, it seems like there was more to be found in Blackwater. Okay, there's one more in Blackwater at least. Did the sheriff in Strawberry say he was done? I think he did. Valentine should have more. I don't remember which places, like Rhodes might have more. I don't remember. I remember specifically, I think Strawberry and Saint-Denis. They said, Saint-Denis, I remember that one because I was like, wow, I thought there would be more here. But Saint-Denis is specifically out of bounty missions for us to do. And I don't remember, and I think Strawberry was, but I'm not 100%. And I don't think Valentine or Rhodes are out, but I'm not sure because my memory just sucks. But I know for a fact that we got one here in Blackwater because I'm staring right at the mission spawning point right now. So I think what we need to do is ride into the outskirts, set up camp so we can fast travel. And then teleport to Blackwater. We'll be just about done with the video by then. And I can, between videos, I'll just go through all of the bounty missions. So, because what I'm going to have to do is, like, manually read about them individually just to remember whether I've done them or not. Because, again, other than Saint-Denis, there's no place where I'm 100% sure that I remember them saying no more bounty missions. But I think Strawberry did. Like 85% sure Strawberry, we got some dialogue to that effect. And I know Saint-Denis, they were all out. So we're going to fast travel to Blackwater. I just set up a fire so that I could kick it out immediately. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I don't know why I'd be setting this internal pressure on myself. I might actually just... if I come back after dinner and spend my evening on it, I might just finish Red Dead Redemption 2 in one big long play session today. Depends on how many of these missions are left. I have neither separation anxiety nor a particularly strong urge to be done. I'm very much into like, I could do another 10, 20 videos of this and enjoy it, or I could find out that it's time for this Let's Play to be done, and I'd be fine with that too. I'm kind of like still enjoying the game, but have certainly got enough content out of it at this point. I also drank too much cold brew coffee today. Maybe I need to finish the game tonight just so that I can, because I might need to be up until late playing games because I can't get to sleep. All right, we'll go get the bounty poster and we'll find out the backstory on whatever our next bounty is, so that next time we can be well on our way.
Howdy, friend.
Alrighty.
Okay there.
We haven't spoken with Uncle or Charles or Jack since apparently deciding with Abigail that we're going to get married, even though she seemed to believe we were already married, and I'm really not sure now if they are literally married. Gavin? I remember this guy from like 100 videos ago in Saint-Denis.
What's it to be?
Why are you walking behind my butcher stall? I'm looking for the guy who's shouting Gavin. He seemed like he was on the other side of the block. I don't know which is going to be the fastest way to get to him. Sorry.
Perhaps watch where you're going.
Perhaps you don't know how many people I've killed.
Don't mind me.
Not really my idea of a joke. Somebody help me. Why are you doing this? Have good. Let's leave this nonsense. I've lost my friend. Somebody help me, please.
Where is he?
Easy.
That all?
Can't run.
Hey, feller. This?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner.
How'd we end up here, huh?
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Hello. Howdy.
this town's okay.
How goes it?
All right.
Good as you.
Hi there.
I'm looking for Gavin. He's my best friend.
I don't think anything comes of the Gavin quest, but
I mean, I lost him. Someone must have seen an Englishman. Really funny he is.
he went up a hill and came down a mountain.
Hi there.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good about life at the moment.
Like this LP's almost over.
I'm looking for my friend. Gavin. Gavin.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Where the hell are you? Sir!
Where the hell are you?
Who
It
the hell?
ain't that bad, okay? Hey, mister. Be well now.
We don't want
See you
more
around.
of your mess, please.
Where the hell was I?
Gavin?
I.
Has anyone seen Gavin?
Are they going to give me some fucking clue as to where this guy is? That's the thing, is there's no actual stranger mission to trigger here. I don't think you ever get to find Gavin. It's just this kind of Easter egg.
You're putting in a ship there.
It's why I came here after all.
Hey, partner.
Hello, mister.
You know, life's a strange thing, but all in all, okay.
Oh, that's great.
Partner?
Hello, sir. I got the Blackwater ledger right here. Hello, sir. You waiting for somebody to do the work for you?
Well, you know what? I decided I don't care about Gavin anymore. There's somebody there where it said cut free.
How are you, ladies?
What up, gangsters?
You got the time by any chance, friend?
Sorry, can't help.
Thanks anyhow.
I mean, I don't suppose this guy's on the roof yelling for Gavin, is he? Even though I just said I didn't care, now I'm like, that notion would be kind of humorous. But it does not appear to be the case. Okay. I thought you just had to press the stick in the direction of the ladder you wanted to climb down, but I feel like I came real close to just dropping off the roof and breaking my in-game shins there because
Hey, mister.
that didn't seem to be enough.
Partner!
The guy in the top hat, that must be the guy.
How you doing?
Had some starts, but okay, I guess.
Good. All the best.
Glad to hear it. Glad you're not looking for Gavin, because when I find that guy, I'm going to fucking kill him at this point. I'm not. When we come back next time, we're going to do some more bounty hunter missions, because, yeah. And I'm going to, between videos, read up on all the bounty hunter missions and try to figure out how many I got left, maybe highlight them for myself, so that we can knock them out as efficiently as possible. I'm the Serious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and hope that you enjoy what time we have left to spend together hunting down Gavin, or bounties, or maybe Gavin has joined Dos Lobos. Bye, guys.